Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Max or Leveling, and today we're going to be looking at some of the best characters within Rocket Arena, which is EA's brand new 3v3 arcade shooter. Now, when trying to discover what character is the best or the most overpowered, you have to take quite a few things into consideration. When coming up with this kind of list, I have been looking at the movement speed, the time to kill, the abilities, the effectiveness of the abilities, and the overall funness of playing the character. Remember guys, this is just my opinion on who I think are the best characters within the game. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to have a discussion with you about this.
Boring.
I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with sort of roles within video games. Obviously you have like tanks, high damage, you have supports. Now I feel like this game does actually cater to that to a certain extent, but there aren't really many tanks. It's more just assists, supports, and possibly flankers as well, if you want to count a few of them as flankers. But for this video, guys, we're going to be focusing on the high damage and support competitors. So overall, the best characters in the game. One of the best, if not the best, overall characters within this game has to be Top Notch. This is for a number of reasons. One being his movement speed and the jetpack just being so cool and so effective in 99% of gunfights. The jetpack is actually really good for removing yourself from situations, especially when your meter gets high. What makes Top Notch so overpowered is the fact that his abilities are radius attacks. Now this means that if a few of them are close together, it's likely that you're going to hit multiple people at once. So it makes him a great support and a great high DPS player as well. Now guys, I would recommend using the combo that you're seeing on screen. This combo works really, really well, and again, if you can implement it into your game, I guarantee you will get so many knockouts, it's actually unbelievable. So guys, for this combo, we want to shoot, LT, shoot, RB, shoot, right? And then there's another variation where you shoot, LT, shoot, RB off the map. Another great element to Top Notch's abilities is the RB. Guys, this ability is so overpowered. If you can get someone close to the edge of the map, this RB will actually push them down, as you can see, against the knockout bot on screen. This means that you can easily knock people off the map and get easy knockouts over and over, guys. I promise you this will work. Try it out in game if you don't believe me. As well as this, his regular shot is actually so overpowered as well and deals so much damage. With all of this in mind, I don't know why you wouldn't give Top Notch a try. If he's not your cup of tea, let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully one of these other characters will be. Another competitor that I think is probably one of the best in the game is Izel. Now guys, I've seen a lot of people using her in-game, and whoa, like her time to kill is honestly so minuscule, and the fact that she can literally lock onto someone and slam into them is so overpowered, and I guarantee you that using this character is going to get you way more knockouts than using a lot of the other characters. Now, even though she is one of the best characters in the game, she is also one of the hardest to play in my opinion. Hitting your shots with this green kind of staff thing can be kind of difficult, especially when they're in the air and moving, but this is to be expected from most of the characters in the game, as it is kind of hard to hit people when they're bobbing about like jellyfish. When using Izel's RB ability, which is the sort of dash forward, you can not only use this to lock onto enemies and hit them and then obviously get another hit off as you see in the combo, but a lot of the time I'll actually use this to get across the map quicker, as you can use it to just zoom forward, which means that she also has really great movement. With all these things in mind, especially if you're playing on PC, this character is going to be absolutely disgusting and you are going to absolutely destroy people. Moving on to another competitor that I feel is one of the best characters in the game also is Jotaro. Now, if you've played the game at all, you will be kind of familiar with this character because it's the first character you get to play in the tutorial. This guy has super high DPS, which means that you can just drop people insanely fast. His gun is overpowered, just the regular shot of his gun is overpowered, but when you combine this with the RB ability, which increases the amount of rockets and the mobility speed of Jotaro, I would recommend Jotaro to anyone who's never really played a third-person shooter before, as in my opinion, you'll find success very, very easily with this character, and you'll have a lot of fun playing him. So guys, up until this point, we've been talking about high DPS characters. Now I want to talk about characters that I feel are more assist characters, kind of like support players, and these will just help your team out, but won't necessarily finish off kills. So when you're playing these characters, your main aim is to kind of put damage into players, but not necessarily get the most kills or the most knockouts. You'll be getting more knockout assists. Now, this isn't to say that these characters aren't as good. All I'm saying is that in my opinion, you're better off playing more a support role and kind of mainly being there to either play the objective or support the high DPS players in either trading or finishing off the knockout. So the first character that I put in this category is Plink. This guy is my favourite character to play overall in this game. hands down, have so much fun playing him. Even though he doesn't do the most damage, I've recently come up with this combo for him that actually works really, really well. You're seeing it on screen right now, and essentially, you're basically just utilizing the teleport and you're throwing it directly at the enemy and then teleporting into them. So it does a big hit and then you're able to just finish them off with your gun or your LT ability. If you're looking for a character that's really fun to play and you actually feel like you're doing a lot of damage as well, I would definitely play Plink. Again, like Azel, you can use his teleport ability to get around the map incredibly fast, and this just allows you to get into those kind of flanker positions as well, so it becomes a support flank kind of player, making Plink one of the best characters in the game. Finally, the last main character I'm going to mention in this video is Amphora. Now, this one is kind of controversial because Amphora is a very high DPS character, but a lot of the time I feel like it's quite difficult to hit shots with her. Now, this could be because I'm on console, whatever, I could just have bad aim, thank you. But when playing as Amphora, I find myself not really finishing off kills a lot of the time, even though she is a very high damage character. Now, this isn't to say that she won't become better as I get better as a player, but to me right now, she does a lot of damage. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not consistent enough with her to actually put her in the high damage as a really good high damage, get lots of knockouts character. I actually did a tutorial on a really nice combo you can pull off with Amphora in my last video, so if you haven't seen it, go check that out. That'd be really awesome. There's a slow motion guide of how to do a basic combo with Amphora in there. A few honourable mentions here as well are Boone and Blastbeard. Now, these two characters, again, are very different, but I'm putting them together because they are both good characters. I would recommend trying these. Blastbeard's gun is incredibly overpowered. However, his movement kind of annoys me. He feels kind of slow and sluggish compared to all the other very fast-paced characters in the game. With Blastbeard, you're going to be doing high damage, but you're going to be struggling to get away from these fast-paced characters, which is why I'm including him here, but not actually saying he's one of the best. He's just up there, and he has the potential. I don't know whether they'll do something with his movement. And Boone, of course, is very overpowered. You can actually turn his gun into a sniper if you use the LT button, and this is an incredibly accurate shot. He deals high damage, but I don't really like his movement. A lot of people are going to probably disagree with this. I love the idea of the dragon, I love the character, but the movement with the dragon just doesn't feel right, and I really don't like it personally. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments, and I would love to see some awesome clips with Boone. Overall, guys, I found the competitors to be very, very well balanced in this game. It's extremely difficult to distinguish the good from the bad, as the characters have been well thought out, their abilities have been really well chosen, and I just feel like overall you can use any character and do well in this game. That is the reality, guys. This game has been really well made, and I'm honestly so excited to see where this goes. There's going to be new characters added all the time, and that's just going to make it even more exciting, and it's going to make me want to play it more. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully. Bye.